Good morning and welcome to Education, Innovation and Leadership Saranya Jeyakanthan. The Tamil diaspora community is so glad to hear that you have recently been honored by the Toronto District School Board. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I was born in Toronto, Ontario, in Canada.
So we hope to see you as a full-fledged engineer in a few years to come, right? And do you have any idea what kind of engineering that you are planning to pursue?
Structural engineering, but I'm also willing to explore the other, specifications in civil engineering, like transportation.
What factors motivated you to choose structural engineering?
I think I had a lot of influences ever since I was little. Ever since I was younger, I was always interested in architecture and buildings and bridges, things like that.
So talk about your recent achievement. That means
So actually, I didn't know that I was a TDSB top scholar until like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
What kind of advice would you like to give to the youngsters?
Yeah, so my main piece of advice would be to be persistent. Don't give up. So the reason why I'm here is because I didn't give up on that. If I just thought, okay, if I thought physics isn't for me or something like that, then I would have dropped it and I would have done something else. But now it's one of my favorite subjects. So if it's a little bit hard, I would say take it as a challenge and just keep trying.
Now, apart from pursuing your engineering studies, what other thing that you would like to accomplish in your life?
It's not just one thing that I want to do. I want to, like, one was the helping in rural communities and, those people who really need our help.
Talk a little bit about your extracurricular activities.
Especially in my last year, I did Science Olympics. In Science Olympics, we got to build a Rube Goldberg machine.
Now, you are a second generation child who was born in Canada and grew up in Canada for the parents who are the first generation. Now, what kind of challenges do you face when you grow up to the parents of first generation, whereas you are a second generation?
So my parents were really supportive of me, and I think there can be problems when there's a lack of communication. But luckily, for me, they were really supportive and they were understanding. So whenever I had an issue, or even in school or outside of school, I would just tell them, and I would tell them when I got home, and they were understanding.